Hello and welcome to a new edition of JPI TV Sports G2. I'm Ty Gallagher.
I'm Alex Morse.
Well, we're man short this year, but we're still going to give you our best material and our best work. Okay, let's get right into it. We're going to start off with the local Saugerties Little League. District over the summer were absolutely amazing. All teams put up a fight for every single age group. 9-10 seems to be the winner this year as the 9-10 girls softball team. Congratulations on winning districts and sections as they went to states and got beaten. But we can't take that. We got to take the two championships and just put that in there. And then the 9-10 boys, we worked hard this year and we practiced almost every single day, raining or not raining.
For months.
For a month, we won districts and we got beaten twice in sectionals. Heartbreaking loss to Ulster National.
Oh, we were 6 runs in the last inning with 1 out, and they just scored like 8 runs without us even getting 1 out. But I think it was great because it really got us motivated. So we could have made a comeback in the last inning, but it just didn't happen.
Okay. The 11-12, the 11s got in the championship and lost to Northern Columbia, and the 11-12s lost to Northern Columbia as well. All 3 Saugerties teams played Northern Columbia in boys and girls. All I know is that the girls lost 11-12s and 11s.
Yes.
Well, now we're going to stick with the baseball topic and go to the MLB playoffs. Game 163 took place Monday, September 30th, and I thought it was a very good game between the Texas Rangers and the Tampa Bay Rays. Evan Longoria and David Price very clutch for the Rays, and Jennings double was clutch, and Perez.
Carlos Perez, lights out pitching, throws mad hard, but he needs to learn how to get the ball over the plate. He had 96 pitches in like 5 innings. And the Rangers had to get to their bullpen quick. Time was running out for the Texas Rangers.
And I think the big advantage in the playoffs is to get the crowd out of it very quickly. And now we're going to stick with the baseball, and we're going to go to the new wild card system. Basically how it works is one team is a winner, and they get the home field, and then the other team plays them there in a 1-game playoff. Whoever wins goes on to play the team with the best record in the league, in the Eastern or Western, in the American or National League. I'm thinking hockey already. But I think that's a good system. I think so. Alex, what's your opinion?
I don't really like it. I think they should stick with the 3-game series. Then when you go on to the DSs, you stick with the 3 games, and then when you go to the NLCS and the ALCS, that's when you start getting to the 7-game series and the World Series. But I think wild card should have a 3-game series.
I don't think so. But let's go to our predictions for the World Series. I'm gonna let you go first because I want to hear what you have to say.
Well, I think Boston's going to do pretty good against Tampa Bay, but Tampa Bay is going to come roaring back. They're going to go to the ALCS. They're going to defeat the Athletics in a very close series. And then on the NL side, I think the Dodgers are going to do very well. I think the Pirates are going to beat the Cardinals, but then the Dodgers, I think they're going to go on and beat the Pirates to go to the World Series, and I think they will defeat the Rays.
Okay. I'll take the Rays in the series again, but, I think it's the Rays here. The Rays have the pitching. The Rays have the timely hitting. They have the bullpen. They have Joe Maddon's shifting, knowing what he's for, and Joe Maddon's, in Tampa to stay, I think. He's been helping out the Rays. The Rays, I think, are very good this year, so I think it's going to be the Rays, and could the Dodgers' payroll get any higher? Could it? I don't think so. I think Magic Johnson definitely brought his magic to the diamond, and I think that the Dodgers will lose to the Braves in the first round.
Yeah, right.
And then I think the Braves will lose to the Cardinals. Cardinals, Rays.
Oh, no.
Rays in 7. All right. We're going to go to the NFL. The NFL, I'm just loving it. The Jets are the best team in New York. The Buffalo Bills, I'm rooting for you, Danny. The Bills are doing good this year in New York. The two good teams in New York are the Jets and the Bills. The Giants, 0-4.
Last time I heard
Do-
that statement. Oh.
Do the Giant fans have enough insurance to cover all of this stress that they're going through? Do they have enough money to pay for all of the Giants' mistakes? Peyton Manning throwing an interception to DeMarcus Ware on the line.
No, Eli Manning, not Peyton.
Eli Manning. Oh, Peyton Manning. Oh, don't even get me started.
Hasn't even
Throwing
done a
like
pick.
6 touchdown passes a game.
Yep.
Wes Welker helping him out a lot.
Mhm.
Did Bill Belichick regret that move?
I think he did.
Or is Lloyd, not Lloyd, what's his name? Or is his other receivers picking him up? I don't think so, but the Giants are 0-4, the Steelers are 0-4.
Yep.
I think it's pretty disappointing because I thought the Steelers weren't going to be that bad this year.
Yeah.
Anything about the Giants?
Well, last time I heard that the Buffalo Bills and the Jets were the best team in New York, I fell off my dinosaur. So, the Giants, dreadful start to 0-4. I think the fans can carry them, but I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. They don't have enough in them. 0-4 is a terrible start. And Eli, he's not been getting it done in the fourth quarter like he's always been doing.
Now, we had a battle between New York, the Buffalo Bills, and the New York Jets, and it was a rookie battle. Florida State against West Virginia. Geno Smith against E.J. Manuel. I thought E.J. Manuel was absolutely outstanding, along with Geno Smith. If these guys can limit their rookie mistakes, they will be absolutely dominant quarterbacks in the NFL.
Definitely.
If they can limit them. Okay. So, do you think any New York team will be playing at MetLife Stadium this year?
I
in
do
the
not.
Super Bowl?
I really do not. I don't think any New York team will even make the playoffs this year. But I think the two teams that will be playing in MetLife, I have to say, I think the Chiefs.
Too early for predictions.
Talk
Too
about a
early for
turnaround
predictions.
team.
Too early.
They had only 2 wins last year, and now they're 4-0. Like, Alex Smith was a huge pickup for them, and Andy Reid. I think they've been doing great, and I'm saying they're going to MetLife this year.
Okay. All right, I'm calling Eagles-Bills.
Eagles? Oh,
No, I take that back.
thank you.
San Francisco.
No.
San Francisco Chiefs. Chiefs win it.
Yeah, I'm saying the Chiefs won it, but... So you
Okay.
say.
All right, let's move on. Now, we're going to stick to professional sports, and we're going to go to the NHL. Drop that puck. The NHL, who's hot and who's not. The Pittsburgh Penguins are definitely hot. Sidney Crosby, hot as always. Evgeny Malkin helping him out. Chris Kloons helping him out. And honestly, I think that the Detroit Red Wings have it in them this year. I think they do.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a rematch of 08 and 09. Pittsburgh and Detroit. I know we only had one game in the season, but, I'm just saying, based on the teams, that's what I think. Well, now we're going to go to the biggest event in Saugerties right now. We are going to go to the Mustang Bowl. The Mustang Bowl, the students have been preparing themselves throughout the past couple weeks. We have our coaches, Aaron Dudzik and Randy Dodig. Be sure to tune in with Morris Beat if you want to find more information on our coaches. And hopefully, me and Alex, you on the Mustangs with Randy.
And we're captains.
Hopefully, and we're captains. Hopefully that we can help our team win and snap that Patriots streak.
Oh, That's why I wanted to be on the Mustang. Tristan, what did it feel like to play great defense in Mustang Bowl 10 and win and play in the Mustang Bowl?
It felt great for my first time, and I just played my hardest and tried not letting anybody get past me.
Well, you certainly did that. And an important interception in the game. What did it feel like?
I felt good, and I don't know, someone just ran past, and I guess they missed it, and I just felt, I just tried running and getting a couple yards, so we didn't have to run that far for our touchdown.
Running fine on it.
To get our second touchdown.
Thank you. You were on the losing side of the Patriots, but how was it to be in the first Mustang Bowl?
It was fun. I was a little nervous at first, though.
Well, you were 3 for 3 with 8 yards and an absolutely humongous touchdown. What was your feelings about that?
I was excited. I didn't really know I scored a touchdown, but once I found out, I was excited.
Now, how did it feel to make all those 3 catches, especially for 8 yards in the red zone where everyone's going nuts?
Felt great.
All right, thank you, David.
Dan, what did it feel like to play in the Mustang Bowl?
Felt great.
Did it?
Yeah.
So what did it feel like making all those great catches way out there?
I don't know, I just tried my hardest and it felt amazing because it's my first time and I've never done it.
Because like all your catches were out backhand, and it looked like you had glue on your hands. So here's the Green Apple Cup, and Mustangs are champions. Thank you, Dan. You're welcome.
How did it feel to be in Mustang Bowl 10?
It was a great feeling and we did great.
Were you happy with your team's performance or were you down?
We did good. We just couldn't get that extra touchdown, but we did great.
How did you think, were you happy with your offenses and your defenses?
Yeah, we almost got to the touchdown. We were on the 1 yard line, but just couldn't make it.
All right, thank you, Aaron.
Yeah.
Annika, you were kicking and picking all day. How did it feel?
It felt really good, and I'm very proud of my team for winning.
Okay, your kick was almost split middle. What was the key to that?
I just practiced all weekend for the Columbus Day weekend, and I had my dad's help. And I thought I wasn't going to make it, but I actually did.
What about your kicks? Your kicks were keeping everyone deep all day long. How were they?
I thought they were pretty good. The one time when you said do a field kick in the middle, and I didn't do a punt, I wasn't all too happy with that one because it landed right in Craig Laray's hands, but you know, it was good.
Now, how do you feel to be the defensive MVP?
I was in shock. I honestly wanted to cry. I didn't think I was going to get it. I told Julia I'm not going to get it, and she said, I bet you $1, and now I owe her $1. So.
All right. Thank you, Annika. Carter, you were a captain for Randy. How did it feel to win?
It felt great. To hold that Green Apples Cup once again. I was on the Patriots last year and we won. It just felt great to be on the winning team once again.
All right, Randy, same.
Yeah, pretty much the same. It's awesome to win, and I was very excited I got to win both years, and it's awesome to lift this cup up.
Randy, you were coaching. You had to go through many battles throughout the game. What do you think the biggest obstacle was?
Well, the biggest obstacle is probably to make sure everybody gets a pretty much equal playing time, and everybody gets into play, and they all, pretty much just get to play.
Now, Carter, what do you think the biggest obstacle of the game was?
The biggest obstacle was definitely getting our offensive line together because in the start we had it good, but then we got a little wobbly and Randy couldn't get the passes off with that line. So it was just the biggest challenge. Our line had to stay together.
Randy, Shea Wickham was your both string center. Now, what do you give Shea in a 1 through 10 rating?
I gave him like 11 because he did great. He's the best center by far that we had on our team, and he did great.
Carter, what positions did you play? You played.
I played outside linebacker. I was usually on the left, and I usually went for the 2-back.
All right, so you were the outside linebacker. Who was the main guy to cover on the defense?
Main guy to cover, I'd say either Eric Meaning or Jaden Whitaker. They had good speed and they were getting around us quick.
Randy, who do you think your most valuable player of the game was?
I don't really have a most valuable player. Everybody played great, and we all contributed to this win.
Carter, do you think any MVPs in mind?
I'd say definitely Randy did a great job at quarterback. We had a great center, Shea. I'd say Alex Moores with his 2 interceptions did great.
Now, Nate, you were a Patriot. You were on the losing side of the Green Apple Cup.
Yeah.
You were the defensive tackle, and how do you think you did?
I did pretty well. I ran through a couple kids. I tagged one of the runners once. And yeah, I did pretty well, I think.
Now, Shea, you were both string blue and white center for Randy. And how do you think you did?
I made a few mistakes, but I mostly did pretty well off the ball.
Alex, you had 2 picks in your first Mustang Bowl. I know you've been waiting forever and ever and ever. How did it feel?
It felt great because on my first one, I felt like, I'm not sure who the wide receiver was, but they tipped it, and I had my hands like up towards my face to catch it, and it tipped into my chest. So when I caught it, it was just instincts to run. So
Now, what about the second one?
the second one, I was kind of like drifting back, reading Craig's eyes, and I kind of like saw the wide receiver out of my corner of my eye drop back a little, and he overthrew the wide receiver so I could get the interception.
Now, you and Tristan Moyen did absolutely outstanding work on the defensive side. How did you and Tristan use that strategy?
Well, we just played good. Like we played together, we worked together. We did not let many people go past us.
Thank you, Alex.
Ty, what does it feel like to play in Mustang Bowl and win both games?
Well, 9 was very nerve-wracking in 3 overtimes. You know, it can't get no more nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Hopefully that will not happen to you. But this year, I thought we really had it in the bag. We really put our best effort in. I know we did. Randy did a great job equalizing out the offense and defense.
Yes.
And I thought the Patriots gave us a good fight.
What does it feel like to win the Outstanding Line Play award?
Well, my big objection at the beginning of the game was to move myself around a little bit, to be able to get against some maybe a little bit of weaker defenders. I know by the second and third quarter and the fourth quarter, they were really shutting me down. They tried single teaming me, they tried double teaming me, and I believe once or twice they triple teamed me. And maybe they had 5 guys on me. I'm not positive, but I don't know. My main objection was to get to the quarterback, and ended up getting 5 sacks.
Thank you, Ty. And here's the Green Apple Cup.
See you back in the studio.
Yeah.